Hello, Aries. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Eight of Pentacles. The song I have assigned to this card is Taking Care of Business by Bachman-Turner Overdrive, because this is a card all about diligently working away on something that you're good at, something that you've already been spending some time working on. You're maybe seeing a little bit of the fruits of your labor, but you know that there's more and more to come, so you're happy to continue working on it, and you're good at it. You're good at it and you enjoy it. So it's a great overall general energy to be in. Your recent past energies, you do have the Seven of Swords. That is the card of lying, cheating, stealing. Or it could just be you strategizing because he is taking those swords away from his enemy so his enemy can't attack him. Or it could just mean that you've been taking things a little bit too seriously. The polka dots in this card represent playfulness and the needing to be more playful. In your present energies, you have the Ten of Pentacles. That is like winning the lottery, basically. It could be a gift from an unlikely source. It could even be like a gift of knowledge from an unlikely source. Like if you're trying to figure something out, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna put this down for a minute and forget about it and space out and go watch Netflix or whatever. And then you find something on Netflix that like shows you the answer to what you were thinking about inadvertently. And you're like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. So it's like, it could be a blessing in that perspective or in that manner as well. In your upcoming energies, you have the Queen of Swords. So I do think that that was a blessing of knowledge that you're getting either right now or you're right about to get. And then that Queen of Swords is like, okay, cool. Now that I have all of this information and I've learned all of this stuff, I'm ready to learn more. I'm ready to receive more. She is a little bit of a guarded energy, but I'm not going to get into that too much just yet. Let's work on clarifying first. So, may I please know more about that Seven of Swords in Aries' recent past? That card flipped under the deck, so I'm going to take a look at it. Oh, it was the Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. And then the two cards that actually came out were the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So what this is telling me, Aries, is that you decided to be protective of your energy, possibly playfully so, and you took it away from some other people that just weren't serving your greatest good, your highest timeline. Sorry, this is the way it should go. So you took it away from some people that were either making you feel left out in the cold, or now they feel left out in the cold because you took your energy and you're like, deuces, see you later. Like playfully, like it's all good, you know, it's all chill. And it was a very, very wise decision on your part. It brought upon quick success, which leads us to that Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles in your present moment may very well be like money falling from the sky. Let's tap in and find out, Aries. What do I need to know? Thank you. Whatever it is, it's something that you're excited to take a leap of faith towards. It is, and it was 4:04 on the clock when I went to hold that up. So that's something that you know is going to be good for your foundation with those two fours there. Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles and Fool. Wow, this is exciting new energy. That's Strength wanting to make an appearance there. What more do I need to know about the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles in Aries present energy, Spirit? Fool and Ten of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Yep, you learnt this. So the way this flew out, it flew past the pile of recent past cards and like as if to say this was the beginning of that recent past energy, and it's the Tower. So you received a spark of inspiration. I know with everything inside of me, every fiber of my being, you chose to initiate this tower. And that's what leads us to the Fool. I'm not sure why Spirit wanted to make that so clear to me, but here we are. You chose that tower, which I already said and I already knew you were deciding to protect your energy. Maybe Spirit just wants me to acknowledge it a little bit more, pay a little more mind to it, and maybe you need to hear that that was a wise choice on your part, not only with the Eight of Wands with all of those recent past cards, but now your present energies being the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So I think maybe the Tower came out because somebody out there needed to hear you did the right thing. All right, what more on that Fool and Ten of Pentacles? Thank you. This flipped over to the future, so I think maybe we're just going to leave the present moment alone for now. It is a massive blessing. It's an exciting new adventure you're very happy to be taking. I don't know why I was briefly drawn to the dogs on that card. That might mean something for you. There's 3 dogs altogether here on these cards. So the Hermit flipped out, and it flipped out perfectly, like right on top of the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead and move on into your future energy here now. So the Hermit is about retreating your energy away from anyone and anything that you can, to be in solitude, to reflect on your true north, your guiding light, your inner star. What the change, you be the change you wish to see in the world is the point behind the Hermit. You're supposed to come out of that, you know, having grown and having some learning some spiritual things, I would imagine, with that Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm actually going to separate these and we'll do 2 different questions. Well, question them separately, clarify them separately. I'm sorry, Aries. Mercury's coming out of retrograde. Maybe I'll be able to speak properly after that. Okay, so first that Queen of Swords, please, Spirit. Thank you. I got a little bit of a wince here, but right away I heard that you are learning to cut out toxic energy. So I felt a little flinch there, but I heard Spirit say, no, this is just you really, really seeing and learning the truth and actually doing something about it. You're cutting out all of the nonsense, all of the toxicity that does not belong. And this can include your own too. You can be cutting out your own toxic habits and patterns and behaviors, or also people. Both. It could be both. So nicely done there, Aries. I'm seeing Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Healing, balance, patience. Okay, let's move into that Hermit now. What does Aries need to know about that Hermit in their upcoming energies? Once you finish healing and cleansing your energies and realigning yourself with your true north, you are going to receive a bit of a blessing, Aries. You are going to receive an emotional offer, something that's going to make you emotional, but in a good way. It's always in a good way. And it very well could be a brand new thing. What more do I need to know about that Ace of Cups in Aries' upcoming energies following the Hermit? Thank you. This flipped on top of the Queen of Swords and the Devil, but I think it ties in with everything. This is going to be a major blessing, Aries. You're going to receive a major blessing from the universe once you take that little bit of time to just reflect and realign and get in touch with what you really, really love and enjoy working on, especially with that Eight of Pentacles being the overall general energy. Grab this other deck. See, is there any more advice for Aries for this reading? It's blessings upon blessings, and they're going to be coming in pretty hot, Aries. Sorry, it's hard to tell. That's the Chariot you have pulled. So I wanted advice, so I will give advice with this, but intuitively, Spirit is telling me these things are going to come flooding in, and they're going to come flooding in your immediate future very, very soon. But I asked for advice, so the advice with the Chariot is to set yourself apart. And I already know that you're doing that with all of these cards here, Aries. You're doing a beautiful job. Spirit's just saying, make sure you're really, really setting yourself apart from anything and everything you identify as toxic, anything that is hindering your spiritual growth, your personal development, anything like that. But you're doing outstanding. Outstanding, Aries. This is a very, very exciting time for you. Still working with that Lionsgate portal energy too, so make magic happen, my dear. Okay, Spirit, may I please have a Sacred Creators Oracle for Aries to close out? Are we working with a Sacred Creators Oracle today? Thank you. You've pulled two. I might read both. Let me see what they say. I think... Well, you know what? I'm actually going to read both because they're repeating numbers. So, number 22 is Raw Intention. And then number 55 is Fearless Expression. And 1122 on the clock, as I said that, more repeating numbers. So yeah, we'll read both of these for you, Aries. Excuse me. Raw Intention. Essential meanings. Intention brought to life. Willpower. Savage love. Divine intervention. Powerful inspiration. Channeling messages from source. Self-care message. Holding on to the details too tightly, not allowing source to intervene, missed opportunities, getting stuck in your story, unchecked emotion that is sabotaging your efforts. Intention can be raw, or it can be refined. Refined intention gets polished and perfected and turned into marketing, a resume, a vision board, and it's always tinted by layers of our own perception. Raw intention is wilder than that. It's pure, unrefined, and authentic. It's the mother who lifts the car with her bare hands to save her child, because raw power does not ask questions. It just does. And so it is. By virtue of being human, you have this wild and natural magic inside of you. And you may be spending too much time filtering your raw power as a way to fit in, or as a way to be who others want you to be. Unleash your pure intention, and you will radiate so much innate magic that you'll move mountains. Allow spontaneity and divine love to guide you, and pay attention. Pay attention to whim, desire, inclination, and impulse. If you notice any unwanted emotions surfacing, like anger, sadness, fear, or guilt, simply be with them, hear them, notice them. Ask them why they are present, and they will likely point to a much deeper need that sounds something like, I am seen, I am loved, I am accepted, I am safe. Remind yourself that you are all of these things and draw your power from there. What are your wild and unkempt intentions calling into your life? What needs to be heard? And can you work with them mindfully to build the life of your dreams? One way of channeling raw intention is to do a little automatic writing. Ask your question to the universe and sit with an open mind, a blank page, and a curious heart. Allow messages from the unconscious mind to flow onto your page. Just write or doodle and shift. Okay, that was raw intention. Now we're gonna do fearless expression. Essential meanings: your soul laid bare, self-confidence, knowing your heart song and singing it clearly, accepting your value, self-worth, speaking and channeling effortlessly, finding your courage and the fearless expansion of your joy. Self-care message: hiding your brilliance, unnecessary fear and self-doubt, not speaking up, diluted expression, or saying what others want to hear instead of what you long to say. These two cards go together. Wow. Your throat chakra microphone is buzzing because you've got something to say. So don't bottle up your thoughts or your opinions at this time. Your success is deeply connected to your self-expression, and the universe will support your dream as you step onto a new path of personal power and positive assertion. This is an exciting time for you. When you are communicating your desire to others, it's time to be mega honest. In this way, you will delve into your own unique form of confident articulation as only you can do. Your fearless, authentic transmission is going to be your gold. You will attract like-minded people who flock to your honesty. Its power is palpable in person and on screen. Know that you've unleashed your voice. It will be really hard to shove it back into its quiet corner again. It is expansive by nature, so allow it to stretch and grow as you try new things. What are you ready to say? Step up to the microphone and begin. If you could share any one belief that you hold on to and feel relief in having shared it, what would it be? How could you become even more authentic in your expression? What nature of yourself is being silenced? Why does your throat chakra feel like it needs to play a bigger role in your life? When you're ready, make a list of things your throat chakra microphone is begging to communicate. I hope that was helpful, Aries. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.